Life, if well lived, is long enough. It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more, that is poor. True happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future. No man was ever wise by chance. We suffer more often in imagination than in reality. If you wish to be loved, love. He who fears death will never do anything worth of a man who is alive. The mind that is anxious about the future is miserable. Not how long, but how well you have lived is the main thing. A gem cannot be polished without friction, nor a man perfected without trials. Luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. Begin at once to live and count each separate day as a separate life. Hang on to your youthful enthusiasms. You'll be able to use them better when you're older. As long as you live, keep learning how to live. It is a rough road that leads to the heights of greatness. Most powerful is he who has himself in his own power. Throw me to the wolves, and I will return leading the pack. Difficulties strengthen the mind, as labor does the body. Every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end. He suffers more than necessary, who suffers before it is necessary. True nobility isn't being superior to another person. True nobility is being superior to your former self. The part of life we really live is small, for all the rest of existence is not life, but merely time. It is quality rather than quantity that matters. While we are postponing, life speeds by. Time heals what reason cannot. A sword never kills anybody. It is a tool in the killer's hand. He who has great power should use it lightly. Life is like a play. It's not the length, but the excellence of the acting that matters. As is a tale, so is life. Not how long it is, but how good it is what matters. The greatest remedy for anger is delay. Associate with people who are likely to improve you. We are more often frightened than hurt, and we suffer more from imagination than from reality. It is not because things are difficult that we do not dare. It is because we do not dare that things are difficult. There is no easy way from the earth to the stars. What really ruins our character is the fact that none of us looks back over his life. To be always fortunate and to pass through life with a soul that has never known sorrow is to be ignorant of one half of nature. Enjoy present pleasures in such a way as not to injure future ones. The whole future lies in uncertainty. Live immediately. You have to persevere and fortify your pertinacity until the will to good becomes a disposition to good. Begin at once to live and count each day as a separate life. Brave men rejoice in adversity, just as brave soldiers triumph in war. Often, a very old man has no other proof of his long life than his age. To be everywhere is to be nowhere. He who is brave is free. The mind unlearns with difficulty what it has long learned. Many things have fallen only to rise higher. We are not given a short life, but we make it short, and we are not ill-supplied but wasteful of it. A man is as unhappy as he has convinced himself he is. One of the most beautiful qualities of true friendship is to understand and to be understood. If you really want to escape the things that harass you, what you're needing is not to be in a different place, but to be a different person. The best ideas are common property. Nothing is more honorable than a grateful heart. True wisdom comes to each of us when we realize how little we understand about life, ourselves, and the world around us. He who spares the wicked injures the good. If one does not know to which port one is sailing, no wind is favorable. Religion is regarded by the common people as true, by the wise as false, and by the rulers as useful. Love in its essence is spiritual fire. All cruelty springs from weakness. The day which we fear as our last is but the birthday of eternity. Wherever there is a human being, there is an opportunity for a kindness. Death is the wish of some, the relief of many, and the end of all. Life's like a play. It's not the length, but the excellence of the acting that matters. A gift consists not in what is done or given, but in the intention of the giver or doer. There is no person so severely punished as those who subject themselves to the whip of their own remorse. Time discovers truth. Health is the soul that animates all the enjoyments of life, which fade and are tasteless without it. All art is but imitation of nature. A kingdom founded on injustice never lasts. Be wary of the man who urges an action in which he himself incurs no risk. Expecting is the greatest impediment to living. In anticipation of tomorrow, it loses today. You must live for another if you wish to live for yourself. Every guilty person is his own hangman. The things hardest to bear are sweetest to remember. I shall never be ashamed of citing a bad author if the line is good. We should give as we would receive, cheerfully, quickly, and without hesitation, for there is no grace in a benefit that sticks to the fingers. He that does good to another does good also to himself. The above are the life wisdom quotes for this episode. Which quote is your favorite? Please leave a comment to tell us. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. See you next time.